What's going on YouTube? It's your boy TN here, and today we're going to do a review on the last two chapters, well mostly on the most recent chapter, which is chapter 489 I believe, but I will touch on a few of the last chapter purely because I've missed it and there's just so much going on in the past two chapters. It's absolutely insane. With that being said, let's jump straight into the review. This is Fairy Tail chapter 488 and 489. So at the beginning of chapter 488 we have Gajeel and Levy having their kind of really lovey-dovey moment where he confessed to her, telling her he loved her and how he changed him and all that, and how the only thing he's become afraid of is thinking of a future without her. And honestly, that hit me right in the feels. I never really expected him to blurt that out. Really nice kind of change of his character. But honestly, I don't think he's dead. This is Fairy Tail, so I'm pretty sure they'll bring him back with Nakama power somehow. And then we have Brandish, Lucy, and Natsu and Mess gone to find what's his name, August, and kind of convince him not to attack Fairy Tail. And then, oh my god, the douchiest move that I could think of that could ever happen happened. I completely forgot that Mess can alter people's memories, and honestly I wasn't expecting him to make Brandish freaking stab August. Obviously a little stab is not going to kill him, and he just went fucking insane. That brings us to the latest chapter where August kind of just destroys everything. Like, holy shit, that's supposedly the strongest mage in the Alvarez Kingdom, I believe it's called. Holy crap, he is meant to rival Eileen, who is supposedly Urza's mother, and we all know how strong Urza is, so just imagine her mum. That brings us on to the next fight, which is Urza versus Agnologia. Oh, and before we get to that, kind of finally grew the balls to destroy Mavis's spiritual body or fake body and bring out the real one. Fairy Heart is free, up for grabs I guess. Hopefully we get to see more of what Fairy Heart actually is later on in the next few chapters, but obviously we won't get to since this huge thing is happening right now. Which brings me to Eileen versus Agnologia. So we find out what Eileen's magic actually is. She's an enchanter, so she can manipulate her surroundings, so she basically can change anything around her, but from what we've seen, it's mostly atmospheric magic, so she can change the climate. I'm guessing she can change temperature. She can pretty much just change the atmosphere. So that's the only thing we've seen her use so far. I've seen her create some kind of giant fireball. She can pretty much do anything with her magic. I don't think she's limited to any one thing. It seems like she can change a lot of things around her. Clearly when she changed the freaking climate of the mountain, she made it spring when it was freaking pouring down with snow. The fact that Agnologia is acknowledging her strength alone, Agnologia, who's stronger than Zeref right now, clearly that is saying something about how strong she actually is. Which brings to the next part of the chapter where, well, the last part of the chapter, where she uses a new type of magic that hasn't been recorded. So something that either she developed herself or Zeref developed after, or something along those lines, which was World Reconstruction Universe 1. Clearly by its name, she is recreating the Earth, well not Earth, she uses it on Fiora only, but she reconstructs the land, I'm guessing. The whole land becomes white. I'm guessing she's going to turn it into something else, maybe, I don't know, lava or something. Hopefully we'll find it in the next chapter. And honestly, I don't know if I'm kind of overthinking here, but the fact that it's got the word one in its name, I'm thinking is very close to the one magic that everyone wants to get, or everyone before wanted to get, I think, to the one magic. And even Zeref was surprised that she used it. He even looked scared that she used it. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for the next chapter to come out, because I'm actually really excited to see what's going to happen. Overall, the last two chapters are freaking amazing, and wow, that's literally the only thing I can say, to be honest. Yeah, so just to recap, Gajeel died. He's in love with Levy. Mess is an asshole. He's an actual douche. Fairy Heart is free, so Mavis is free from her eternal sleep, I guess you could call it. Eileen's a crazy bitch and insanely strong, so hopefully the next chapter will be out soon. I'm really excited to see what her magic does. I'd like to give this chapter probably, well, last two chapters probably about 8 or 9, because it's just intense. But yeah, that's it for this review guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.